Many people think that cholesterol is unconditionally bad. However, that is not actually the case. Cholesterol is an essential substance required for our bodies to function normally. Our bodies produce most of the cholesterol they need on their own, and not all cholesterol is harmful. Cholesterol plays the following important roles. It exists in all cell membranes of our body and makes the cell membranes flexible. It is essential for brain function. A deficiency can lead to problems with cognition, balance, and sensation. It is used to create bile salts that aid in the digestion of fats. It is a component of the myelin sheath, which is important for nerve signal transmission. It is used to make steroid hormones, such as sex hormones and adrenocortical hormones, which regulate biological functions. There are good and bad types of cholesterol. HDL, high-density lipoprotein, is known as the good cholesterol. It helps return excess cholesterol from our body to the liver, where the liver converts it into bile salts for excretion. It acts much like a scavenger that cleans up cholesterol. LDL, low-density lipoprotein, transports cholesterol to cells to support cell membrane function, but it is called bad cholesterol because problems arise when there is too much of it. The reason is that when cells no longer need cholesterol, LDL receptors stop returning to the cell membrane. As a result, unabsorbed LDL accumulates in the blood. When LDL builds up excessively in the blood, it forms plaques on the arterial walls, leading to atherosclerosis. Furthermore, this plaque narrows the blood vessels, significantly increasing the risk of heart attack or stroke. Current U.S. medical guidelines consider a total cholesterol level of 200 milligrams per deciliter to be desirable, but experts recommend even lower levels for heart health. Dr. Michael Greger, editor-in-chief of the American Journal of Cardiology, recommends optimal cholesterol levels as total cholesterol 150 milligrams per deciliter or less and LDL 60 milligrams per deciliter or less, stating these levels go beyond simply reducing risk. They are levels that can actually prevent atherosclerosis. Regarding this, Dr. William Clifford Roberts emphasized in a paper that to prevent plaque buildup in the arteries, serum total cholesterol should be lowered to approximately 150 milligrams per deciliter, which is the average level of a pure vegetarian. Most cholesterol levels are determined by lifestyle habits. A lack of physical activity, smoking, being overweight, and most importantly, a poor eating habit increases the risk of hyperlipidemia. So where does cholesterol come from? Since our bodies produce enough of the cholesterol we need, there is no need to consume additional cholesterol through food. Therefore, eating habits are important. Cholesterol exists only in animal products, such as red meat, poultry, fish, eggs, milk, cheese, yogurt, and other dairy products. Even if you remove the fat from lean meat or take the skin off chicken, cholesterol is still present. In fact, 1 ounce of chicken contains 25 milligrams of cholesterol, which can be as much as beef. Most shellfish are also very high in cholesterol. Plant-based foods contain no cholesterol at all. This is because plants do not have a liver to produce cholesterol. Diet significantly affects cholesterol levels. Consuming 100 milligrams of cholesterol through your diet can raise your cholesterol levels by about 5%. Lowering your cholesterol level by 1% is equivalent to reducing the risk of developing heart disease by 2%. Reducing fat intake is an important way to lower cholesterol and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. In particular, it is important to consider what kind of fat and how much of it you consume. About 30% of the calories in lean beef come from fat, and even skinless chicken is 23% fat. Cheese derives its 60 to 80% of calories from fat, and ice cream 45 to 60%. Saturated fats, found primarily in animal products, increase cholesterol production in the liver. Excessive triglycerides are also associated with heart disease, stroke, obesity, and diabetes. Foods high in cholesterol and saturated fat also raise triglyceride levels.